So yeah, we're going to be checking out Fool's Gold, episode 37 by Dingo Doodles. This is put up as D&D Story Time's Up, and I don't know why they never have Fool's Gold in the title, even though it's on the thumbnail. I do not get that. There's probably a reason. Probably a good reason. I can't reason it out. Nothing new there. More importantly, it's going to be good. It's going to be Dingo Doodles. I'm going to leave the like in advance to tell you, just go and watch the original video. It's awesome. I'll have the link below. Hit it up. Let's get started. With an ad that definitely will not cost me money because every goddamn ad Dingo does.
This video is sponsored by
No,
Humblewood
Dingo, no,
Beyond the
no, don't
Canopy
you dare, Dingo.
Kickstarter.
I don't
Also,
wish
we
way
got
too much.
Jawbone. Look at it.
What did I say, Dingo? Why are you tempting me with more things that actually are awesome and I want? I swear, these videos are literally the last thing I should ever watch for my wallet's sake.
Hello? I know it's been
torture.
a while, but no more.
They put the Trask there. Fool's Gold fandom is dead. Goth. Yeah. The Trask, because I got mine. It was like 2 or 3 years later. It actually is pretty huge, though, and really awesome.
No more delays. No more weddings. This is no place for love.
Good for them.
Just pain. So what happened last time? Or, wait, what actually did happen last time?
Pain.
Oh, right. The giant fucking gun. Which may or may not be a problem, as Godric wants to steal the sun with it. But then Jack learned how to use a crossbow.
That's
Kinda.
cute.
Sips gave Gothy a new spear and a warning to Zano. We made a plan to take down Godric,
And it immediately failed.
which was
Kind
perfect
of
and flawless
expected.
and awesome until Godric showed up, where he revealed his fancy-schmancy new mech dragon, which was powered by
Yeah.
sacrificed four-claimer power crystals, which did attack Arena, followed by Godric just casually chopping the other dragon's head in half.
Because you know you need to sacrifice all those 4-claimers for that ultimate power weapon when you're already good enough to do it yourself. That's exactly how that works. Yeah.
Bringing Gothy and Zanu down to the ground, who did survive, just to watch the giant f***ing gun start to absorb the sun. So now everything has gone bad, and it's about to get worse, as they hear Godric say, "You're about to witness the birth of a new age."
Can we all just acknowledge that this right here is the biggest villain flex Dingo has ever done? No, sorry, not even Dingo. This was freaking... wow, I was going to say Jack. No, this is her husband, Felix. Yeah, she's a husband now. Who's doing this. Explicitly just going in there and having the villain who's been shown to be utterly well beyond their ability to deal with. Flex is like, yeah, you tried to stop me. I'm letting you live to see me win.
Godric,
Oh.
your time is up. Did that sound better in your head? Why was it bad?
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Well, well. It seems our catalyst has returned. No doubt with the help of his friend. I should thank you then.
Actually, more like the help of his subjective frenemies. What the hell are he and Sips, anyways? And all the other random assholes who got his power.
Dear soul, not only will I be correcting your generation's mistakes, but it looks like I will be acquiring 2 sons today. A little presumptuous,
Because he was also
don't
a
you
son.
think, for a mortal.
Where do they keep getting sons to steal? Or have they not... Isn't that how they created him? I don't sure remember.
Though you may have taken out a dragon, a god is different. Your family wasn't even able to take out me.
One, true. But on the other hand, wasn't it just like an episode or 2 ago he had trouble walking? Yeah, she is bluffing so hard right now. How aware of it is he? Judging by this face? Yeah. My money's not on unaware.
And I'm going to be changing that today.
Or he
With
just
a
doesn't
mighty
care.
swing of his axe, Godric strikes the ground, exposing the magic beneath it.
Oh, it was only covered.
Feeling the energy flow through his weapon, Godric absorbs the luminescent magic until it becomes a part of him.
He could just casually power up on the land. Okay. Yeah. Nope. That works. That works.
I do not see how this is And initiative is roll. There's no time to think,
Self-buffing.
only move. As every action
Holy
counts
shit.
here.
Okay. Dingo is going full-on animatic style action sequences. Neat.
See, there's a big problem. Though Zanu may be fast and even powerful, he lacks accuracy. Meanwhile,
He's very
Gothi
fine
has accuracy, as her spells should be more than enough to make a dent in this
But
guy.
he doesn't have the
However,
power.
this is like trying to take out a mountain. As it seems, whatever we throw at him, he just throws right back at us.
And considering she chose the exact moment to throw one back at the other, he's literally throwing it back at them. Good choice, Dingo.
With not even a scratch, he launches himself into the sky, wielding power of pure destruction as we see the true problem. We're
Yeah.
in his domain.
And people keep telling me they're all emotionless, just doing exactly what's necessary.
As we see the true
This though right
problem.
here.
We're in his domain.
This right here, that smug freaking joy. This is the most emotion we've seen on his face. We've seen smug enjoyment. This is flat out glee for him, and I love it because it's just showing he knows he's won and he's just having the time of his life right now. It's literally a cat playing with their prey.
Meanwhile, above,
That looks bad.
It seems Arena has to deal with her very own
Oh, yeah, it's still around.
problem. Dodging left and right, side to side, a chase is all she can do, as this new dragon is not only sleeker, faster, but packs a deadly punch, as all Arena can do is avoid, and even that is easier said than done. Running through the streets of Rachaka, Sips and the gang hit a
Comfortable
bit
small
of resistance, but nothing that can't be handled by magic. So with a quick use of a portal, they arrive at the tower to find what the
Okay, can we just acknowledge I love the fact that the one part of the plan that's going right is literally the Chaos Mage. It's like he's used to so much fucked up shit, he's kind of just okay with it at this point and it works. I love this.
a problem, as the tower seems to be giving off solar flares
What?
that are lashing out from an unstable structure, as when hit by these flares, it obliterates people. Yeah, looks like their new fancy sun extraction tower isn't handling the power of a sun too well, as it's quickly becoming an unstable, city-destroying nuclear bomb.
Question. Was said asshole king aware of that in advance? Because it seems like the problem is now self-correcting. But he's been aware of a lot of what's going on and he could absorb power directly. He's probably just sacrificing everyone because he'll get what he wants, become a god, and I'll just get new subjects after that. Which, I mean, if you're a god, sure, that's actually probably valid. If you're a big god as opposed to a little god. I'm not sure how much in D&D they're going to go into the god levels, because that's a thing. But yeah, you get high enough. Oops, everyone's back. Or oops, I don't care, we'll get new people. Or both options you could take.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
Nope.
Deep underground, Jack and Masika navigate the library, only to face some minor obstacles.
Yeah.
But at least that
Wait, is
can
Jack
be
being
handled
competent?
swiftly and easily with a crossbow bolt,
Yeah.
thankfully. So after avoiding some death, Jack and Masika find their
Some.
way to discovering the door to the main power source, as Felix just says they find it. But
What?
how? Just feel lucky I'm showing you this at all. So, after some guard killing,
Because these are all just non-player characters, so it's literally just Felix telling them what his characters essentially at this point are doing. I keep forgetting that Jack isn't actually a player character at this point because he's become such an integral part of the story, which admittedly is both a credit to Felix going through a really cool storytelling process where the minor side characters feel impactful, and Dingo for conveying it in such a way where you don't feel like they're just there to move other people along. Again, that's a D&D problem. Storytelling problem
you're
in general,
really good
actually.
at that.
Yes.
They enter the
The
Wi-Fi
smug
room,
happiness.
or the main power source. A large catwalk extends to a platform.
Dingo, did you just look at the very first Star Wars movie? I do mean A New Hope. I don't care what else you have to say. Because this looks very specific. I mean, it could also have been something on Bespin, but let's go with that as well.
Formed to the center point console, controlling
We're gonna
two
find Jack's
large,
father?
strange-looking crystals. One pink and blue. Big enough to crush 2 grandmas. What?
Why?
Nothing. Well, this place ain't gonna destroy itself. Looking over the center console, Jack notices some damage as it seems some earthquakes have caused some debris to come down, breaking things.
Ah,
It should be okay.
that's probably not good.
However, it was not, as Jack finds a bit of a snag on the destroy the power source to put the 4 claimers back into the Dark Ages.
The fact that apparently it's at a self-perpetuating level already? Yeah, because if he's okay with blowing up his own shit to keep it going, yeah, that's a thing. Which means it's probably a one-way reaction. Also, people are talking in the chat about how gods need power in D&D with, well, essentially worship. Yes, sort of. The more powerful you get to the level of it doesn't matter because you're multiversal at some point. Godric is not there. Zanu is not there. But that's like the level of agriculture. And if you're in multiple worlds, you can draw power from them. Maybe not as effectively, but you can still do it to exist. And then there's specific worlds where it cuts off, which I think is the initial world, but I can't remember the name of it.
Thing. You see the 4
Wait. What did she just put in there? There was something that just popped up for a second there. Oh, it was the Energizer Bunny disappearing.
back to the Dark Ages thing.
Yep.
You see, the 4 claimers have created that good old self-destruct button that every good design needs. However, this requires 2 buttons to be pushed at the same time, which would trigger a countdown. Then, boom, crystal gone. Technology
But considering things are already breaking, it might not matter.
destroyed, mission accomplished. Woo. But the console has been damaged, and the countdown timer doesn't work. As in, the big boom would be instantaneous, destroying everything around it and the 2 people who pushed those buttons. So, the options are: A, push the buttons at the same time and they both die. Not preferable. B, don't push the buttons and somehow explode the crystal, which would still lead to death.
They shoot the crystals and break them instead. Oh, and then there's probably option C, not what she's going to say next, is do nothing, and apparently it's still going to destroy itself and everyone dies. Because again, the problem seems self-correcting.
As we've seen, crystals are known to explode.
Yeah,
So-
they've done that.
Also not preferable. C, one person pushes both buttons after the other person leaves to safety.
The crazy part is it kind of has to be Jack, because if Jack's the one running away, he will probably get to the end of the bridge and collapse. Because medically, I could see Felix doing that as he's not healthy enough or strong enough or athletic enough to survive the getting away. So he can't even get out of the blast radius. Let's be honest, we can all see Felix doing that as the, you chose wrong. Except it's his own character, so he doesn't have to do that.
Meaning, someone has to stay behind. This is bullshit!
Yeah.
Everybody's fighting cool dragons, evil emperors, solving science shit, and I'm fighting poor engineering!
That's the one thing I'm wondering about. Is it poor engineering, or is a certain god of Rick doing something intentionally, like, I don't know, blood sacrifice to get there? I mean, they already sacrificed souls. Why not power it up with a few more?
I thought they were smarter than this.
No. Maybe more evil.
Time to go! Navigating through a crumbling empire, the ground shakes as the world around them cracks beneath their feet. Sips and the group manage to dodge, dash, and dance around certain death with some good old dice.
Can we all just acknowledge the fact that Jawbone is getting more and more content with it as he goes along? It's like, oh no, murder. Nope. Best dog shark ever.
Rolls, till eventually they find the main core of it all, which looks a little f***ed up, as the main controls seem to be melted and destroyed, so turning this off isn't going to be a simple button.
If you could survive that, I mean, it's been multiple places now. Why is Godric using a bunch of things that are explicitly failing? Oversight or intentional? And I'm personally leaning towards intentional, but I still don't know. We've had 3 different instances. The power source, the control, and the city itself. That's 3 instances of showing it breaking. If it was any other DM, I wouldn't believe it's an intentional site, because it could just be, I want to show you that horrible things are going on, and so we're having set piece events. And that's the extent of it. Rule of cool is fine. But Felix is really intent on thinking out what he does just to fuck people over later if they ever ignore it. So I'm assuming this might be intentional somehow.
It's kind of weird, though, because foreclaimers are known to be master engineers and all, but
Which means someone fucked around.
This almost seems like they were rushed. Then, we...
Were they rushed, or was someone rushing? And would you get rid of all of the people who knew you were rushing to power a dragon, which you don't need because you yourself can get that power? Because you want to be the person who gets the power, not the next person after you. I don't think they would rush for Gothy because she's too easy to handle. So it's probably just Godric already rushing before they got there.
See more power crystals being used as batteries.
Yeah.
Hooray! Murdering of his own people. Yay! This guy sucks so bad.
Yeah.
So now comes the task of shutting this thing down before it steals a sun and blows up the city. You wouldn't happen to know nuclear physics now, would you? Why didn't I bring a nerd? Now,
I'd like to point out, he didn't say no. I mean, he didn't say anything, but he didn't say no. I would not put it past Felix just to have some random exhibition. Like, oh yeah, by the way, he does actually know it. Would it be fitting for the tone, context? No. But it would be hilarious.
Look, I am not an engineer. I draw pictures for a living. So my knowledge of nuclear physics is kind of sparse. And my monkey don't know better. So bear with me. You see, think of the sun extraction machine like a giant nuclear-powered vacuum. And this vacuum is sucking up the sun that transfers that sun energy into a container. It's doing all this with an engine like a vacuum. However, there is no plug. This is all energy powered by murder, aka the power crystals and some magical goo or whatever.
That moment you realize Felix has unironically accidentally basically just done Eldari spirit stones from 40k. Okay, we're going there. Murder power.
The goo is not the point. The point is that there's no proper way of turning it off as the controls are melted and it's got no plug. So this means we gotta short out the power by pumping in just the right amount of electricity to trip the whole thing, shutting it down.
I mean, I know they said we have no idea or we don't understand electricity down here, but if you put too much into it, it does break it. Usually by lighting it on fire. That's why surges can fuck up electronics and why you need surge breakers.
The whole thing, shutting it down. But too much power and it might blow up. So
yeah. No, that's they have it right. That is very equal to exactly what happens.
Really, this whole plan revolves around Sips essentially needing to be gentle, precise, and subtle with his electric magic.
Oh, it's even worse. He needs to be precise, gentle, and subtle in a place that is actively falling apart and failing already. So he's at a state of you're already failing. Deal with it. It's not like if you walk away, it doesn't get worse. It's already going to get worse. So it's a time limit too. Oh, God.
Man, why are we always the ones that have to die?
Again.
Can somebody else take a turn? I'll do it. I'll stay behind, push the buttons after you go. That's dumb. What? Idiotic.
Yes.
Simple-minded and stupid.
He probably can't reach him either.
It's the only option. As we're running out of time, and this place is not exactly stable.
Yeah.
Look, for once, I'm going to choose to not run away. I'm going to do the right thing. Just let me do this. No. Why not? Because you are my friend. Maybe.
Oh, God damn it. They got me to tear up. They got freaking Masika, the heartless foreclaimer who is like, no, I must die because I'm imperfect. And like the Power Stone is like, oh, I'm just doing this because. And then she's like, oh, freaking Jack, man. I'm not sure if it's canon or not, but goddamn, I ship them at this point.
Maybe. And there is another option. Masika explains that essentially if both her and Jax shoot their crossbows at the same time to hit each button, it will give them enough cover and distance to avoid incineration. But
that involves Jack making a roll, and if Felix actually has to roll instead of narratively declaring it... Yeah. Oh, hey, Cosmic Boy, you jumped in as well. Nice. What's up, man?
the buttons have to be pushed at the same time or it won't work. And it seems they can't take their time with it as this place is kind of falling apart. And oh, look, there's some guards coming. Yeah, Felix is really trying for a TPK, even with his own NPCs on this.
Total party kill, yeah.
With all of this, it's gonna mostly rely on timing, accuracy, and a roll. Oh, good. So first we're gonna humiliate me, and then we're gonna die. Well, it will not matter if we die from the guards anyway. If we live, I'm definitely gonna teach you more about encouragement.
No, I think she's pretty accurate right now. One is faster. If you fuck up with the explosion, it's probably going to be faster. If you go to the guards, they will have more time to get information as the building's coming around. So who knows? Maybe the building will kill you. Yeah. Ooh, also King Dragon. Hey, Airier. How's your day today? Oh, pretty good. Feeling a lot better. By the way, the new SP about... Oh, God, the new OSP video, Sea Monsters. I actually really want that. That's awesome. And Cosmic, you're vining? No idea what's vining. But I thought that site was shut down. Unless it came back. Nice.
Now I'm going to count down, and we're going to shoot together. Okay. Oh. I am not a religious man, but...
Considering you're literally got a god on your time, or your team.
2.
I think I'll do it all at the same time. What? No! Don't you dare, Dingo! No.
Time's up.
No, Dingo, no, don't you dare end it early. Don't you dare go to credits now. No. Dingo, you, no.
This video is sponsored by the Humblewood Beyond the Canopy Kickstarter. Do you like animals? Do you ever wish to be an animal?
One, that was perfectly timed. You got all the stakes and you have the timing in there, and you have Godric saying something that works in there because he's saying time's up at the point of exactly him gloating to Gothy, making perfect sense that he's just saying, I'm winning and you have no choice. While the last thing we see of her is being slit down the center of her chest, but not deep enough that she won't survive, so it's not a death move. But then also timing with everything else perfectly going there. It's like, it works on multiple levels. It's so good writing. It's so good showing what's going on. And also, you son of a, or daughter of a bitch, because why? I thought the last one was a cliffhanger. No, you were just getting us to the beginning of seeing how much stake you can invest in this. I swear, this will end on a freaking cliffhanger saying, and now you got to go watch the Fool's Gold Sands, which will have the ending. And honestly, I would love to, but I just need to get back into that.
Okay, that's not what I was talking about. Let's move on because Humblewood is back. Look at that bird. Return to the world of Everton, where animals are the heroes. Yeah, look at that bird. Oh, that's so cute. Hungry for murder. Humblewood Beyond the Canopy is a brand new standalone setting guide and a globe-trotting adventure for D&D 5e. Packed with primal magic, adorable art. I'm sorry.
Why does the bird have a whip?
He's got a little whip.
Yeah.
Is it made out of string? He's so tiny. He's got little buttons. Who makes these buttons? I'm sorry. I needed to recenter myself. All right. Kind of awesome. So they're on a thrilling quest to save the continent of Weston from an
Okay. That. I just wish there was art books of these I could grab because that actually looks really cool.
Undead artificer trying to bring about a new ice age.
Oh.
But how's he gonna do that with his little whip? It's just so fucking small. I can't do shit with that. I love him so much.
Wow, this is actually killing Dingo.
Anyway,
after she just killed us.
They got new regions, classes, races, and the whole shebang. So go check out Humble.
Oh, God, that actually looks cool. Why did it have to look good? I don't want to buy another book. Dingo has made me pay way too many things. Like, I've just bought way too much stuff based on her recommendations. Damn it. Stop, Dingo. Stop.
Beyond the Canopy.
Every time.
Of Humblewood at humblewood2.com. Or click the link in the description. Oh, he's so little. Anyway, and also, finally, we got Jawbone. Look at him! Look how adorable he is!
Look cool and cute and soft and floofy.
But yes,
she threw him.
He's here for a limited time as the campaign ends April 30th. So really you only got like 15 days. And once he's gone, he's gone. So go to foolsgold.fun/plush or link in the description down below. Oh, also, before we go, just wanted to thank Avery for helping me out with the cool fight scene. So thank you.
Yeah, no, that was freaking awesome. That was legitimately epic.
Thank you very much.
Like,
and check out our stuff too. So yeah, goodbye.
Dingo, why? Why would you end it? Okay, never mind. I know exactly why you end there, because you enjoy the suffering of everyone who engages with your products. And of course, there's Cosmic Void in the chat going, I don't know who this person is, but I like their vibe. Yes, their vibe is torture because they cliffhanger a cliffhanger on top of a cliffhanger. That sounds like I'm being pedantic. No, that's how many sequential cliffhangers there have been. If anything, I'm undercounting how many there were. And they keep escalating just a little bit further, and you get like a resolution, you see what's going on, and you find out a little more and realize, oh shit, followed by another, oh shit, followed by another, oh shit, and just... I would love, when this is done, for Dingo and Felix, mostly Felix, to go up there and answer, yeah, this is what I was thinking, this is what I already planned, and this is how I had to reorient when they did something incredibly stupid, and I was like, oh, I could punish them for that. I want to see Felix's thought process in pulling this together. He's done a few videos like that, but he stopped because all the other things getting in the way. But I specifically want to know how he organized this. If he had notes, if he thought it all out, or if he's the evil genius who just knew how to do this. Yeah. In fact, I'm going more with the last one than anything else. So yeah, that's the thing. If you haven't though, there's a link below to the original video. Hit it up. It's awesome and painful and just torturous and freaking cool because of it. Do that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.